All right, everyone, welcome back to another video here with Oxygen Not Included, Spaced Out DLC, where we're looking to actually maybe land on a different planet and establish a base there and do the things that this DLC is meant to do, as I don't often make it that far. So, everyone wish me luck, and thanks for tuning in and watching. In this episode, the plan is to further get some water into the water tank here from up this location. Let's actually dig this out so that we can get that without any additional concern. And I think these got canceled one time. So let's get that going. And then power's been set up in the previous one. Hopefully we get toilets set up in this round. It's a big endeavor as obviously we're about to start utilizing a fair chunk of water here into toilets, but for those of you that don't know, toilets actually produce more water than they consume. So you need a little bit of a backup plan for that. Did I build? Yeah, I should probably do that because I might actually just do this and then build the the water sieve right here. Yeah, water sieve will go right there. And then just getting water? No, not yet. Did I, by chance, do... I don't think I need priority 5 on this last one here. Or priority 6 on the last water tank. Don't know why I did insulated pipes there. That's by accident for sure, but we'll fix that later, I guess. They should be able to build this block. Research is progressing rapidly, I would say. Infinite storage is probably next on the list. Medicine I don't care about. Let's see. Gas eventually, but until we build an electrolyzer. Ooh, art should be... So we're going to do infinite storage, then directly into fine art. But to here only, because we're not going to build anything on metal blocks yet. Definitely don't have enough metal, as you can see here. Starting to run a little bit low, although that's more copper than I expected. But when you refine it this way, you lose half the mass. I've watched videos of guys like Francis John or Grind This Game or Nihilus play this, and they're I'm gonna be careful how I phrase this. They're for the most part better at this game than I am, I would say. Francis John is his mind works in just a different way than my mind works, so it's a little bit crazy to me. But it's super cool because you learn a lot. I'm already inclined for this, but highlighting creativity, nothing. I'm just gonna go with omelets. Our water tank is getting expanded. Well, I shouldn't say expanded. It's getting its sides for airflow tiles because I want this to... I'm kind of an idiot here. I should have... Okay, so actually I can fix my dumb mistake. I could just do that. And then also, I see this pipe right here. Let's just construct that accordingly. I can deconstruct those. I can deconstruct that because that doesn't matter. Chain deconstruction. We're going to see all of these pop at the same time when someone comes over. I love when they're, oh, curative hypothermia, and they were in there for literal seconds. Always got to be careful about selecting that. I have done the, oh, click liquid because it was the only one on the map, and then all of a sudden polluted water is in there as well, so. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Research is finished. We're going right for art. Okay, they built our blocks here like we wanted. That's going to be a problem though. That one's okay. This one I can't get rid of. Oh boy. I'm trying to think of how we do this. So I think I got to do that. Then I can deconstruct this. To build that block. It's those little puzzles you do to try to figure this out. Alright, we're skimming that carbon dioxide out. Doing great. Okay, we can start working on this as well. Same problem up here. How do we push this oxygen out? I guess if I just do this and then that should do it. That should do it. And then also here. Let's get that roof work done. We could technically start our first farm down here. Even maybe down here. So I think we did decide 1, 2, 3, 4, which means that is where a door goes, and so this is going to go 24 by 4. Yep, that's exactly the shape I wanted to draw. Good job, me. That's going to be our first farm. And since we know that that's going to be a farm, might as well just get ahead of it and really go to town. Leave that part for a farm station. Like so. And then, don't know if we necessarily have a digger just yet, but whatever. We'll get there. Or not a digger, but a farmer. We can dig up these shitty bedrooms. We got way better ones above. Bathrooms are almost set up. Technically, I can probably set them up now. We're going to follow the ladder system. Up. And then we're going to bridge on. So that's priority. And yeah, we can actually set them up right now. If we complete that build. This pump will supply the water up here. We're already kind of running out of carbon dioxide. That's fantastic. If this is a cool slush geyser, we are in the money, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, art is done. This is the point where I basically go, alright, do we just go down the list, or... Got fridges. Yep, we're just going to literally go down the list. Who cares? At this point, we're just getting things to get things. We're gonna delete this polluted water. That's the plan right now. So, see, I can delete that, and now I can build right there, and then right there. How? Like this? Yeah, like that. That's how I want to do that. I know this seems complicated for something that really truly doesn't really matter that much because it's just polluted oxygen. They could breathe it, they'll have yucky lungs for a second, but I don't know, I like challenging myself with little projects like that because it makes you think about how to solve a problem that's outside of the norm a little bit. Whenever they actually want to start constructing this, that'd be fantastic. And I think for now, this is going to be that. Because when I break this and I want that water in here, which I think that this tank should be able to hold it. Okay, so we're just deconstructing buildings here. Great. Alright, we're doing alright. I'm pretty happy with this. So far, so good. I am going to say we just go down and get that out. Some water is going to go this way. Who cares? We won't plant anything yet just because... Oh, they can't actually reach here. And nobody even told me. If we plant some crops here and water comes in and it floods them, like, it just ruins the crops. So, might as well try to avoid it if possible. Is it also saying that, like, we're out of copper? No, we got plenty. Oh, gold amalgam. Why are we building that out of gold amalgam? Copper ore. I should actually be saving the gold amalgam for future projects like how Rodriguez. For those of you watching at home, I am still on drink number 2 from the, which I think I started on the second video, but here we are. It's been a little wild time at work lately, so it's nice to just relax a little bit, play some video games. I'm partially doing this YouTube channel and starting up this series because I really want to play this game, and if I don't give myself a reason to, I just won't. And yeah, this is just helpful to like commit myself to actually playing a game like this, especially one that I really love. It's one of the best games I've ever played, my personal opinion. Alright, so we've got our full 24 room size on this side up until we get to here, because that directly intersects, which is lovely. But I think probably play around with different room sizes at some point. Later in the game, you could basically deconstruct an entire project and reconstruct it in more or less a cycle with the number of duplicates and how skilled they are. So, who cares? I do want to start working on ranches at some point, so I might do 2 farm tiles, and then we can start getting Sweetles in there to get a sulfur and stuff like that. And then the rest of it, all the way up this way, would be probably ranches. Hatchling eggs. Speaking of, that's exactly what we're going to take. Speaking of ranches, I love when they don't have a ladder to go up and they climb the pole. moving on up. Let's get that water down here. That's our last water pool that we got to get, because we're not touching this right now. Definitely have to tame this. So usually, say temperature shift plates is usually the route to go here. I don't know. Like I said, I've never really been good about taming them before. All right, so we can get bathrooms up and running. Okay, so then we're going to do refinement, and it's a water sieve, and you can turn it around now, which you used to not be able to do. That. Okay, and then for this output, I'm going to run it like this for now. Oh, so close. Oh, is it because they actually couldn't reach it? Makes sense. Alright, there's plenty of copper in here. I feel like I'm better on this map than I have been in the past, so that's great. As far as metals are concerned. Keep getting achievements. At one point I'll just pop those, but not important to me right now. Look at this, bathrooms are almost up. We gotta get power to the sieve. Easily done. Maybe we start working on conductive wire. Might do it this way. Yep, that's about what I thought. So let's do about 20 rounds of that. When you have items on the other side of a power transformer, what's really nice is you're not going to break a wire because you're only sending out as much as can be used there. But you will have brownouts. So just got to be aware of that. I love that we're going for a plastic press and we're not even remotely close to exploring the oil biome down below. You got to work on it sometime, right? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the next farm down here so we can just get the Sweetles in right away. And then we'll do ranches up. Actually, I can start ranching. I could start building the ranch out like so. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can build a ranch out. And then they're going to need a ladder to come up there. And we're going to dig this out, but we're also... So, grooming station first, then... Okay, definitely not that. Then a storage bin. Ceiling collapse where? Okay, we're good. Nobody cares. Then a storage bin. Then feeders. Then a critter drop off. Then a door. Then airflow tile. And that is the setup for our ranches. And I'm going to say F it. If this floods, it floods. We'll figure that out. Outside of a greenhouse only because I think there's no plants in there. Ranches eat sandstone. That's raw mineral. Here, And we're going to do 5,000 kilograms. Priority 6. So I want sandstone to make it in here first and foremost. Then, this is going to be for hatch, sandstone, 2,000 kilograms. Priority 6, so we're going to make this priority 7. And mirror it on the other one. And the same for hatchling, sandstone. Yep. Why don't we make this 6,000? So make it 3 full containers of these, because each of these can hold 2,000. And the fact that one is 7, the other one is 6 means that it's always going to transfer into these containers. If you do 5, you could potentially, if 5 for both of these, you could potentially have duplicates just going back and forth, back and forth. Pressure damage. This is what we're going to do. Priority 6. Priority 9. I think that should solve it. It doesn't make sense. It was just basically saying there was too much pressure below. I think we compressed like a large amount of liquid into one location, and so the pressure was coming up instead of the pressure coming down. Unless there's just too much water on this one point. But now we've spread it out. Alright, copy settings to here. Why aren't we digging this out? Digging priority 6. Let's get that water flowing. Okay. Yep. So that's almost exactly what I thought was going to happen. We're going to do hatches, 6 of them, auto wrangle, priority 6. I'm going to be honest, I did not expect this much water to come down into some random way here, but it'll eventually make its way into the tank. We got 3 full tanks here, which is totally fine because we also have a backup here. Here we've got 2 backups. This, I can actually deconstruct that. We have more than enough now in the system to support this. This is actually kind of perfect because this water is now going to flow back down into this. I have the pliers mod. We could use this for now because it seems like there's actually not enough carbon dioxide to support this just right now. Anyway, so this water should suffice for quite some time. Oh, there's plenty. This pump has been doing some work getting the water into these reservoirs. Fantastic work. Bedrooms are in good shape. We've got 7 dupes, but 12 beds. Okay, that's great. We've solved... That's going to be that's the problem that we were trying to solve as well. Actually, take that out. For now, I want to build that space. That's our primary space. Make sure no chlorine makes it in. New printables are available. Ooh. Ooh, almost a directlet would be good. Let's start with just getting a directlet in a good spot. Right here will be our ranch because it has hydrogen. Pinch pepper nuts. Balm lilies. I think they need to eat balm lilies. What do directlets need? Yeah, balm lilies. But what do the balm lilies need to? Temperature. Ooh. Could be on the other side. Atmosphere is chlorine. Can mealwood survive in chlorine? No. So we're just going to put them in a mealwood farm. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this. And what we're going to put instead is a grooming station. And we're going to put in a shearing station. Yep. Okay, and that requires power, which we're going to borrow the line like this. It's one of my favorite things to also later on construct is like a proper power grid. And considering we are nowhere near a level of that right now, it's super exciting to be able to work on that in the future. We're going to continue research just on down the tree. Just let's keep the ball moving. Yeah, this is leaking down here, which is causing more down here. That was a priority for you to do that. Since we now have a ranch, and I believe we actually have a rancher, we can get all of these hatches. Holy F, we have a lot of hatches. Ooh, a Draco is stuck. How do I get him out? Maybe I can do it this way. Wrangle? Maybe they can corner wrangle? Okay, I was just double checking, make sure I don't have my schedule all messed up. Gotta be vigilant. So this is gonna double as two things. One, a farm for us to get some mealwood, for a sustainable food source, although it does not look like we're quite needing it right now. And then two, it's gonna get our Draco. And so let's actually delete this tile also, because we'll put a station in for our Draco. And hopefully we get some reed fiber and maybe enough to construct 1 or 2 suits. I don't know what... I don't know if it turns into a glossy Draco, if it eats mealwood. And if it does, hey, fantastic, because I don't mind glossy Draco either. Plastic is always nice. Okay, so I want this tile. So I want to deconstruct. So I have this, and then I need this, so I want to deconstruct here. I think they actually might be able to reach both if I deconstruct that one. A lot of work for something real silly. Yep. Can you get that one? Unreachable build. I bet you if I remove this one, I can reach that one. Yep. Alright, so we're going to go Dreco and Dreklet. 6. Auto-wrangle surplus. 6. And let's get that Dreco. What's the command here? N? For ranching? Alright, here's the problem. Where the F did that Dreco go? Because they can walk on ceilings and walls and all that stuff. I guess he could have only gone around this whole loop, but whatever. Alright, so we got some idle dupes, which means expansion time. And considering we have additional hatches than I thought we would have, let's just build out another hatch station, another ranch. Oh, and I just noticed the time. We're a few minutes over. Legitimately, where does the time go when you play? Well, I think I'm going to call it here as we build out our second ranch. We've got a Dreco in there, potentially for some additional reed fiber or plastic, depending on what it morphs to. I don't know. We'll find out. But thank you so much for watching. Super appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like and comment if you've got any feedback on the playthrough / what you'd want to see. And look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you so much.